Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Starstream 1988, and today is day 10, part 10 of my series of Optimus Prime's unique molds that I own. Let's just get to it. So, who did I pick for part 10? I picked the movie, the 2007 Optimus Prime. I honestly love this toy. I think it's really cool. It has its problems. It's the closest thing they could get to the CGI version of the Optimus Prime that they made at the time. I believe the story is they kind of made a CGI. They sent it to Hasbro. Hasbro created the toy. Because obviously at the end of the day, Michael Bay picked all the vehicles, right? As everybody knows. Some were good choices, some were bad choices. But you know what? At the end of the day, those choices have been done. We buy them, we love them, we hate them, whatever. But we still purchased them, and we made them a lot of money. And you know, we enjoy ourselves, I guess, as collectors or kids. You know, for the kids that buy these. So again, this is actually a Peterbilt 379. It is not a Freightliner. It is a Peterbilt. For those of you that want to argue the fact that he's a Peterbilt Freightliner, just, you know what, if that's what they wrote on the website, then that's what he is. And if you don't know your trucks, then you don't know your trucks. But he is a Peterbilt 379. He's not even a 2007 version. I believe he's they grabbed him from like a 2002 line or something like that. So he's actually a couple years old in terms of what we see in the movie. But again, I guess the few problems with him, his bed is a little short here, they say. He's not as accurate as the second and third movie are in terms of the length and the casting. So in terms of it being 1-to-1 ratio, he's nowhere near. Obviously, this is a 1/18 scale. I think that's where they scaled that at, 1/18. Maybe it's a little shorter, but it's close. Again, the movie didn't show that. The colors are, I guess, they're okay. The movie was a lot shinier, and that's where the premium edition of this helps out in terms of cleaning it up a little bit, making it look a little bit nicer, especially with all the pinstripes. Now, unfortunately, that one particular version is one of the very few movie toys that I am missing, so I don't have the movie version. I'm sorry, the premium version of the 2007 line. But again, I like it a lot. I love the fact that it has rubber tires, and that's something that they wanted to carry over with the other movies. With the other toys from the other movies, but unfortunately it just was not in their budget, so they gave us cheap plastic, and it is what it is. I mean, you know, I still bought them all, or not all, but most of them. But I love the fact that the original one has the nice rubber wheels, so that's really cool. You can actually take these off. You can customize the rims, you can paint them, and not worry about painting the rubber tires. So it's nice. It makes it a little bit more realistic. There is a Night Watch version, and there's two of them. There's a European version that is similar, but the colors change. And then you got your American version there. Quick little glimpse. So that's your American version of the Night Watch. And yeah, that is basically it. So what else can I show you about this? Oh, he does have a sound chip. Unfortunately, he does not talk at all, as I don't think the toy obviously came out before the movie, and I don't think they just had time to cast Peter Cullen to do the voice for this. So I think that's one of the reasons why his voice isn't in there. Actually, another couple things. The grill, I think it's a little bit more detail than the second and third ones. The Autobot logo looks real cool. I like the fact that they use clear plastic on the on the headlights there. That's pretty nice. The other ones are just strictly molded into, you know, that gray plastic, or if it's the chrome, it's all chrome. So there's really no detail. It's missing some paint apps, obviously. They could have added some paint apps here, but that's something you can fix yourself if you're a customizer. There's the back there again. You could put some yellow there, some blue, some red, whatever. You can customize it, make it look pretty. So, you know, one thing that's always bothered me is joints. I understand some joints make sense because when you look at real cars in real life, sometimes between the B pylon or the A or B pylon, there might be a color difference or like a bracket holding it, like especially on pickups. But here it just doesn't make any sense. Why couldn't they just make that all red? So again, that's something you can fix yourself. You can just make that all red if you like. But yeah, this is really nice. So let's see him now in his robot mode. Okay, and we are back. So there he is in robot mode. Again, not very screen accurate, but still fun. You know, it's the closest thing you're gonna get. Pretty cool in terms of it being a leader class. Very intricate. The transformation is actually really easy. A lot easier than the Revenge of the Fallen, that's for sure. Or your Buster Primes, Jet Wings, or whatever. I mean, those are fantastic modes. And I own quite a few of those modes. But I'll be honest, they're a pain in the ass. I don't enjoy them. I like the toy, the way they look. They're very truck accurate, very robot accurate, but they're just a pain. But this is fun. This is fun to transform. It doesn't give you a headache or anything. It's kind of funny. One constant mistake that I see a lot of YouTubers do, and I won't correct. I'm not the type to correct anyone. I will give an opinion about something, but I won't say, "Oh, you did that wrong," because I just don't. I just think that's not cool. If somebody does it to me, I honestly don't give a shit. I'll be like, "Oh, okay, thanks for the info." But people always forget to do the knees. I see a lot of people transform this, and it's like either they don't know it bends or they think it's gonna break, but they just kind of do that. But yeah, you're supposed to actually bend it, and now he kind of has kneecaps, I guess. So yeah, I know I didn't do this for the first 9, but again, I do have him in Night Watch mode, so I'll show you a quick glimpse of that. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 Night Watches. I only have the 1. Picked them up in a toy lot, and he was a little wrecked. He's missing his smokestacks there. And he's missing his cannon, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But in terms of color, I mean, you can see he's really nice. It's different, and it's exactly the same exact mold. And I think the only difference between him and the European version, for what I've read, is his pinstriping. He actually has pinstriping. It's like a darker color. So I'd love to get one of them someday, but I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any on eBay yet. So, but there you go. That's your Night Watch. In terms, so you can see the color differences. All right. So, because it's funny, I didn't have to cut to do the to show you Optimus, as I have him back there too. So I do have a second one. But yeah. So anyway, in terms of articulation, he's pretty badass. His knees move forward, back a little, turns. His feet move to the side, move around. Obviously, you might not want to do that, you know, because it's not going to help in terms of posing, but it can if he wanted to. Maybe he broke his leg. Obviously, his feet go in and out, which is pretty cool. Has a lot of nice ratchet sounds. His hands, 360, obviously. He has elbow. His elbow moves also, round. His head actually has articulation. He has this gimmick here. I mean, this is like the last thing when you're transforming him. You can kind of do the whole... Oh, why isn't it clicking? Oh, it's kind of... and I can't get it to click. Anyway, you can do the head last when you transform him. And you can say, and I'll form the head. And it's not doing it. I think my batteries are just a little weak on this one, unfortunately. Let's try that one more time. There we go. That actually held on. That's not working. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the batteries are, I guess, dead. But yeah, again, he doesn't have any sound chips in terms of vocals, I should say. It's just the same truck thing. Or I think actually, it's not the truck. It's like if he's transforming, which is kind of funky. Actually, do I have it on this one, Night Watch? Maybe you can hear that from the background. So that's what he would do when he's transforming, I guess. Yeah, that's basically it. Oh, and then his last thing is this cannon here. Now, if you do have the premium, or if you ever get the premium, it doesn't have that anymore. It's actually very different. It's more movie accurate. It's thinner, longer, and it looks like a real, kind of like his Buster weapon almost. Not as cool as the Buster, obviously, but it's just nice. It's sleeker, and it doesn't have that big hump as it has back there. It's just one little long thing like that. So anyway, but again, this is still fun. This is the first one they gave us, so we were loving it. I still love it. I think it's still very cool. And I know that shoots. I just don't remember where the button is. Let's see. Where is that button? Oh, it's right here. Let's see. And There you go. Nice blue missile. And that's basically it. So that is my look into the Optimus Prime from the 2007 movie. I do highly recommend them. I think he is badass. If you can grab one, please do so. If you can find them in Night Watch, even better. If you can find them in the premium edition, even nicer, because he's a lot more movie accurate. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please comment, subscribe, share, thumbs up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Peace. Later.